a Hebrew Israelite, I come out here week in and week out to prophesy the downfall of America. And let you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans know that you are the biblical Israelites. Before I begin, I'd like to say all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah. Double honors to the elders at Great Millstone. Honor to all the brethren out here doing the work in the will of the Father in truth and sincerity. And this is Jeremiah, chapter 28, verse 8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms, of war and of evil and of pestilence. So the prophets that's before you and the prophets of old, they all came out and done one thing, and that one thing is to prophesy. To prophesy means to say before, to tell them events that's going to happen before they happen. And what are those events that we warn you of, that we tell you of? Of the pending war, evil, and pestilence, all right? This is why I come to warn you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans of, okay? Of the war, evil, and pestilence that's about to come and hit this place that you know is America, but it's known as Babylon the Great in the scriptures. Verse 9, the prophet which prophesieth of peace, when the word of the prophet shall come to pass, then shall the prophet be known that the Lord have truly sent him. So soon come, you're going to understand that the Lord have sent the prophet among you. When you see the words that I speak, which are not my words, but the words of the Heavenly Father, all right, the oracles of God, when you see these words come to pass, these prophecies come to pass, you're going to understand that the prophet has been amongst you. And there shall be no peace coming to this place that you know as America, man. All right, it's all downhill from here, man. All right, nothing but evil and more evil and wickedness to come upon this place. Going to Daniel, chapter 12. It's Daniel, chapter 12, verse 1. And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people. So this is the time that we're coming upon, man. Like I said, there's nothing but evil and more evil and wickedness to come to this place that you call America. All right, we're coming into a point in time where you're going to have Michael, the archangel, all right, the general of the host of the angelic forces. He's going to have to protect and watch over the elect in the 1/3, all right, of God's chosen people. This is the times that we're coming into, man. And at that time, Michael shall stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people. And there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. So that's what we're heading into, Jacob's trouble. All right, Jacob, meaning you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, we're heading into your trouble, man. All right, it's about to be some hard conditions, some hard times set in place, man. We're about to have to go through the fire, man. And if you're not part of the elect, the 1/3, you shall not make it through the fire, man. You shall be burned. All right, you shall see death and turn into stubble, man. All right, there's soon to be a lot of death out here, man. Whether you people can understand it, like it, believe it, or not, man. And once again, only the elect in the 1/3 of Israel, 33.3% of our nation, will make it, man. 66.6% of you hard-headed, rebellious ass children shall be put to death. There's never been a time like this, man. All right, I don't care how far back in the past you go, and I don't give a damn what you're looking at presently, man. There's never been a time like the time that we're about to embark on, man. Shit's about to get real strange, real scary, and real horrifying, man. And there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time, thy people shall be delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book. Well, who's going to be found written in the book? The elect in the 1/3, the saints. All right, that shall go marching in. All right, the first fruit, the predestined. That's whose names is written in the book. That's who's going to make it through the fire, man. Going to the book of Matthew, chapter 24. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 24. Verse 21. For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time. No, nor ever shall be. You see that? Put it in here twice, man, to let you know how real it's going to get, man. Put it in here twice to let you know how bad it's going to get, how serious it's going to get, man. Never been a time like this, man, that we're about to embark on, man. Once again, no matter how far in history you go, man, no matter what you're looking at present, never been a time like this. For then shall be great tribulation, hard times, hell on earth, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time. No, nor ever shall be. And except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved. So if the Most High Yahweh didn't shorten these days, there would be no flesh to be saved. Meaning all of mankind would die off, man. That's how serious it's about to get. And except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved. But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. Yeah, for the elect's sake. Alright? Those that have the eyes to see and the ears to hear of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Those that's going to come back to their heritage. Those that's going to listen to the words and be reproved, be corrected. Alright? Those that's going to keep the faith. For our sake, Lord willing, I'm a part of that number. For our sake, these days shall be shortened, man. So we in that time, man. In the here and now, real time, man. Verse 23. Then, if any man shall say unto you, Lo, here is Christ, or there, believe it not. For there shall arise false Christs and false prophets, and shall show great signs and wonders, and so much that, if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect. But it ain't possible. They cannot deceive the very elect. Why? Because the elect, we have these scriptures, man. We have the true understanding of the scriptures, man. All right? Unlike the rest of you damn antichrist, you simpletons out here that claim that you know the Bible, claim that you read the Bible, claim that you got some type of understanding, piling yourself up in that harlot house, or what you call the church, learning a bunch of nothing, all right? Sitting up in the church, listening to Bishop Pork Tips and Pastor Porky give you a bunch of smooth words, but not giving you no type of understanding of the scriptures, with the damn ham cooking in the kitchen. This is what y'all doing, man, and singing stupid songs. And singing stupid songs to that false idol that you know as Jesus, man. Who is that white guy? Who is that so-called white guy, man? Shall I say, who is that red boy that y'all praying to and wearing around your neck and tattooing on your body, man? Who is that, man? He doesn't exist, man. He's a false idol, a false god, man. Worshiping all these heathen pagans.